Your shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Jerko trying to get there.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Odorizzi gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Robert Roberts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4, the first baseman, Robert.
Coming to the plate now, Robert Roberts. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Driven nicely into the gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, man, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Standing in now, Sean Cardenas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One and 0. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-0. The count now at 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park with no score. Now at the plate, Jed Jerko, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Jed Jerko.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Ball two now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. The 2-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Sano, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in, Max Kepler. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he misses there. 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, number 50. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Number 50.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hard hit ball to second. Well, he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Striding in, Jake Rogers. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Ground ball left side. Sano is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll move to the third with no score. So coming to the plate, Mitch Garver, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games.
Garver.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. One and two to the Twins catcher. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Tippett trying to get there, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 9, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First offering on its way. Weak grounder down, and this winds up. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Striding in once again, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Garver stands at third with one gone in the inning. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Full count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Maben has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis.
Into the box now, Luis Arias, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has a look. Now the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 1-0 hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Here's the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Twins lead it 1-0.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we take a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys trail by just a game and a half in the division race entering play today. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Guy Tippett. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Tippett makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Ronald.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up next, the infielder slash utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Tippett, the runner at second with one away. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Kepler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Leading off for Minnesota, the first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here comes the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Jones racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. Mitch Garver is on deck. One run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Popped him up. Roberts moving to his left. 2 gone. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Digging in to try it again. Number 9. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 25.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Jones giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Twins leave the bases loaded, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robert Roberts.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Rosario at the track. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Into the box now, Sean Cardenas. And that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, number 50, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. On the ground to third. Sano comes up with it, and there's out number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. The 0-1 offering. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Rogers, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher. Cardenas stands at second with 2 gone. High and deep to straightaway right. Kepler facing back, still ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Standing in now, Cameron Maben. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Odorizzi comes set. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping up now, Guy Tippett, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
They say when it rains it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in standing. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Tigers lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Luis Arias, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Luis Arias.
First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Hit out towards second. Tippett is right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He singled his last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Polanco, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And that misses 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The 1-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Arias charging in on it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Robert.
Ready once again, Robert Roberts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Slow little grounder left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, John Cardenas.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Sean Cardenas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. high in the air out to center field. Buxton has a play, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 4-1. Victor Alcantara takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Tigers, number 58, Victor Alcantara.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and he fouls this one off. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Garver. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, number 9. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. From third.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Luis Arias. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco, 3 for 3 on the day, and turning in yet another big performance in the midst of a race for the batting crown.
And I guarantee you every guy in that dugout right now has told them the exact same thing I told every one of my teammates who had 3 knocks going into their last at bat. And that is, anybody can get 3 in a game. Can you get the 4th? The 4th is the one that separates you. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Tigers are out in front, 4-2. Gabriel Moya will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Gabriel Moya.
At the plate, number 50.
Leading
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The left fielder, number 50.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A shot down the first baseline. Now another 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Jake Rogers will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now here it comes. Ball 1.
1-0.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
One and 2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
Fielder.
That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, Cameron Maben. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's set, and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-2 one more time. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here it comes, 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman.
Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball well outside.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Jones waits on it, and that retires the side. Twins retired in short order. They trail it here 4-2.
7th inning stretch.
Ready now, Jacoby Jones. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Stepping in now, Guy Tippett, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes, 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line.
In comes Kepler.
He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Ronald Torreyes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a pickoff play at second, back in standing. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And that's out number 1.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher.
Now
you make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Tippett takes his lead at third with one away. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Here's another 2-2. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 25. Robert.
Settling in now, Robert Roberts. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1. And there's ball one.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 6 and the Twins 2. Leading off the inning, Max Kepler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So stepping in, Mitch Garver, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1-1. Left side. To his left, Cardenas in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
8th inning at Comerica Park. You get a look at our line score there, with the Tigers leading this one at home and trying to finish this one off. Striding forward now is the DH, number 9, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Roberts will put this one away, and his side is retired. Twins wind up stranding one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So coming to the plate, Sean Cardenas.
Tigers, the third baseman, Sean Cardenas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. The 3-2 pitch, and this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, number 50.
At the plate, number 50. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Cardenas on at first, nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Pedro Baez will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Jake Rogers will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. Baez, a former Dodger who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 3-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cardenas rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the lead is now 7-2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Stepping in, Cameron Maben. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 9-2 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Guy Tippett. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ronald.
Standing in, Ronald Torreyes, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Tigers 9 and the Twins 2. Jake Thompson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 44, Jake Thompson.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Cardenas is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's now secured his 4th knock of the day. Even for him, this has been a great performance at the plate.
Warning, warning. Somebody wants a batting title. People better wake up. Guys around him, they're going to check the box score and start to panic a little bit. A 4-knock game is pretty special.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Polanco stands at first with 1 out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Jones is after it. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Stepping in now, Jed Jerko, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Right on the inside, Black with a slider, laid off but called to strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Final strike for the Twins. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitches fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Detroit took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sanchez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Twins combined for 4 total home runs as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 6-2. As of today, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over AL wildcard race. Thomas Pannone earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles, 4-3. In the standings, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East, 10.5 back. And the Orioles are at the bottom of the division, 12 games behind first place. The Stros totaled 11 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field, 8-4. Entering the day's action, the Mariners sit in 2nd place in the American League West, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. And the Astros are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. Paul Blackburn grabbed win number 6 on the year, leading the Padres past the Marlins 4-2. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West, 9 games back. The New York Mets grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-1. As of right now, the Nationals are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mets are 3rd in the division. They're 15 games back. Trevor Bauer got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, as the Phillies disposed of the Cubs 7-4. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. At the start of the day, the Phillies sit atop the NL East. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion, while the Cubs are atop the NL Central, 1 game ahead of 2nd. The Pirates hit 3 long balls as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 8-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. As of today, the Rockies are in 2nd place in the NL West, 4.5 games back, while TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 12-5. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. In other news from Detroit, second baseman Roger Sylvester has been recalled to the major leagues from AAA. Entering the day's action, the Tigers are in last. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, Jose Barrios got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 4-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. As of right now, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. And the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rays totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-0. In the standings, the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central. They're 18.5 games out of first. And the Rays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. They trail first by 4 games. Jose Ramirez was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the Tribe over the Mariners 6-3. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. Heading into the day, the Indians are leading the Central Division, 1 game ahead of 2nd, while the Mariners are in 2nd place in the AL West, 9.5 games behind first. The Angels allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals, 4-1. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. Mike Foltynewicz grabbed win number 9 this year as the Yankees claim victory over the Orioles 3-2. As of today, the Yankees sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 4.5 games back, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division, 13 games out. The Houston Astros got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the A's in Oakland 9-1. As of right now, the A's are in 3rd place in the AL West, 12.5 games back, while the Astros are atop the division. They hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage. The Texas Rangers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the visiting Red Sox 11-10. In the standings, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League
Now from the home of the Twins since 2000. Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jake Odorizzi is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong three-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
Leading off
now batting, Guy Tippett, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
First offering on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
In there, and it's even at 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
This one's flared off to the right side. Rodriguez ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2-1 now. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Robert Roberts, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Odorizzi comes set. Here it is on 0-1. A ball and a strike. Cabrera is off at first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Cardenas, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Sanchez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch on its way. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's stolen 40 bases already this season, and I want to see if his speed comes to play in this one. He impacts a lot of games with his legs, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if he does that again here today.
Now at the plate, number 9. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope,
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Yeah, he's hitting well over 350 his last 10 games, so he's really trying to pull away from the pack, D-Row.
Yeah, Dan, and there's really no holes in his swing right now. Nowhere for this pitcher to go. If he hangs something, it gets absolutely shot in the gap, and he's right on time with the fastball as well.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. For 1-1. There he goes. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
And that's what you want from your corner outfielders. Not every guy fits that mold, but you got to love having a guy who can stick out there and just let him mash when he comes to the plate.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Comes set, the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The pause and the 0-2. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. Still no score. Standing in, number 50, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Fielder, number 50,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
2-0.
Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Now in the box, Jake Rogers. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. In now, Victor Reyes, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Reyes is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
This is line to left. And the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder. And that's the third out. Tigers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is there. Makes the play. One away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So the base is empty here with one away. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground out to short. Reyes has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang play at first.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding into the box, Mitch Garver will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded slowly to the left side. Reyes gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team."
The second baseman.
Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings. And as you can see, these guys trailing by just a half game in the division race. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. He drew a walk his first time up. Odorizzi steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. This is popped up. And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, number 24, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-0. Strike taken up in the zone. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robert Roberts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Into the box now, Sean Cardenas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Ready for another chance. Number 50. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The catcher, number 34.
At the plate, Jake Rogers. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
All even now. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. The 3-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, number 9, who's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. And it's fouled away. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far on this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Rosario, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Grounded softly to the right. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Down the third baseline. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases
now
right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, number 24, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Sano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-2. hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Ronnie Rodriguez. Hit hard down the line. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate. That the 1-2 down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 4, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue.